Sunlight streams through the gaps in my curtains, waking me gently. 6 a.m., still a little while before I have to get ready. As consciousness returns to me, so do memories of last night. I hope it was safe, though. I smiled to myself as I looked to my side at a sleeping Natsuki. Last night was a real roller coaster. The date, her injuries, and then I reach out and stroke the side of her body, her skin soft and supple. She's not just my girlfriend anymore. She's the woman I love. And I will protect her. There's bruises on her stomach. I can't believe her own father would do that to her. Son of a bitch. My smile disintegrates into a grimace as my jaw muscles bunching in anger. He needs to pay for this. I will make damn sure that he does. No, that's not important. Not right now. I slide myself out of bed and begin to pace around the room. I have to get her out of that house ASAP, but we can't act too hastily. As tempting as it would be to just have her leave immediately, we need to have a plan. He threatened to kill her if she told anyone, so I even suspected that something was amiss. The consequences don't bear thinking about. Would he really do it? Kill his own daughter? The idea is completely alien to me. My parents may be distant, but they've always been kind to me when they have been around. They've certainly never gone off their way to harm me. Still, considering things he's already done, and what that would do to his reputation, I don't think I'd put it past him. I wish we could ask for help, but I'm the only one who knows. I continue to rack my brain for ideas until I hear a rustling from behind me. I turn around just in time to see her face pop out of the covers at the foot end of the bed. Hey you! What are you doing up so early? Hey, I was just thinking, I guess. About what? Just trying to figure out how we're going to do this. Just me, you, and me. This is gonna be tough, but we have to manage. I've had some thoughts on that actually. Should I save this image? Sure, might as well. I'm gonna tell everyone. Yuri, Sayori, Monica, they can help us. Are you sure? You were so afraid of telling anyone at all last night. Yeah. Well, thanks to you, I'm less scared now than I ever have been. With you around, I feel like I can do anything. I feel like he can't get me anymore. I feel safe. Natsuki. I know we still need to be careful, but I trust any one of them with my life. Give me a moment. Honestly, I think that might be for the best. If we can enlist their help, I think I might have a plan. So what I was thinking was, hey, one thing at a time. Let's just see if they can help us first, okay? Sure. In truth though, I can't stop worrying. I continue to pace up and down the room, biting my thumbnail as I go over potential strategies in my head. Hey John, you're gonna worry yourself to death. We've got a bit more time before school. Why don't you come back to bed? I'm not sleepy. Me neither. Oh! Okay. Dummy. Is this what living with Natsuki is going to be like? I could get used to this. Being this way with her, sharing this kind of intimacy. It was the most wonderful thing imaginable. All too soon, my phone's alarm chimes. Time to get ready. But all I wanted to do was lie there, her skin against mine. After getting dressed, we'd had a hearty breakfast. We'd needed it after that much exertion. Yes. And now Natsuki's upstairs putting the finishing touches to her hair. While I wait for her to emerge from the bathroom, I sit up, I sit and try to watch the news. I can't focus though. I can't help but agonize over the coming days. Planning and replanning. It's almost a coping mechanism in and of itself. So we get her out. What then? What is he going to do? I mean, he's hardly going to notice that she's gone. Will he come after her? Probably. Is this such a good idea after all? When the alternative is letting her continue living, no, existing there, this is definitely the right choice. Yet still a dangerous one. That said, he likely doesn't know who I am or where I live, so we've got that on our side. My train of thought is violently derailed by a loud knock at the door. What? Who the hell could that be? The delivery guy? I'm not expecting any packages. Who the hell else could it be at this time of the morning? My stomach tied itself in knot, fear gripping my heart. Was it him? Had he found us after all? Impossible. No way. Shaking, extend my hand to the door handle. Do you not have like one of these things where you can like look through it? Could be. I gently opened the door. Could be Sayori or something. Since she... Yep. Hey, big bro! Sayori? What are you doing here? You're... early. Good morning, John. We left early to get some breakfast, so we thought we'd come and get you from your house. Oh, thank God. It wasn't him. I mean, of course it wasn't. This whole thing has got me jumping at shadows. Ah, that's nice. My voice trembles as adrenaline-fueled panic begins to dissipate. Are you ready to go? We need to get going if we're going to pick Natsuki as well. Yeah, 1 second. Let me get my bag. Wait, what did she say? Did you say we're going to pick up Natsuki? Yes, she's on the way. She's on the way, so I'm sure she won't mind. Oh shit. Oh hey, I just remembered. Natsuki said she had to go in early today. Something about returning some equipment to home ec room. Oh, that's too bad. Can't be helped, I guess. Just be honest that she stayed over. You already had to deal with the teasing about stupid things. Can't start getting teased about having had a sleepover with your girlfriend. Or the woman you love. There you go. Oh, I was looking forward to having a talk with her. Oh well, let's go, big bro. You guys go on ahead, I still have some things to do. What do you mean, things? Yeah, if you don't leave soon, you're going to be late. What gives? It's nothing really, I just need to... You're acting strange, John. Come on, out with it. Yeah, what are you hiding? It's not nice to lie to your little sister. Well... It's just... Hey, John, I've put on a bunch of my clothes in the wash with your stuff. I hope that's... okay? Oh, my. Well. Looks like someone's date went well last night. It's not like... I was just... Ugh! Well, cat's out of the bag now. Come on, Natsuki, you don't need to be embarrassed. Sorry. She's right. We're all friends here, so relax. No one's judging you here. In fact, I'm really happy for you, Natsuki. You guys. Thanks. Now come and tell your best buddy Sayori all the gory details. Hey, I thought I was your best buddy. If not me, then what about Monica? Well, you're my big brother. And Monica's she's my... Stare. Girlfriend? I'm her girlfriend. Wait, you mean as in since yesterday evening, we are officially dating. That's why they're holding hands. You see that down there? That's amazing! Did she say, holy crap, yeah. Yeah, Congratulations, you guys! Oh my god, I need to know everything right now. Clarice? You tell me something about you, I'll tell you something about me. Monica, did you show her the Silence of the Lambs? It's a great movie and I'm not sorry. She even quoted the Latin correctly. Yuri would be impressed. The mention of the name stops everyone dead in their tracks. Things have been weird with her ever since the Sayori incident, but still. I wish she didn't have to miss out on moments like these. She just doesn't live in the same neighborhood. It's bad luck, that's all. It's not like we're doing it on purpose. She understands. Right? Then why do I feel so guilty? Maybe I should invite her to have like a massive sleepover. Although it's going to get a little awkward since she's the only one not in a relationship. But whatever. You're all still friends. Although it will probably make her feel still a bit weird. It will take a bit of adjusting to that. Judging by the other silence, they must feel the same. Hey, Sayori. Come on, let's walk and talk. You're right! Come on, John, let's go before we're late. We walk on towards school. The crisp morning breeze tussling my hair. Natsuki and Sayori walk on ahead, whispering and periodically giggling to each other. Who knows what secrets of mine they're discussing? They shouldn't be discussing your secrets, you know? It doesn't matter. After last night, seeing them like this is like an oasis of normality. Monica walks by my side in silence, also watching our lovers' conversation. Sayori and Monica, they make a really cute couple, but in the back of my mind thing is all of the doubts I've been having about Monica and the night of Sayori's suicide attempt. I still can't reconcile my thoughts on the events of that night. Still, whatever Monica's involvement is, I can't help but think her intentions are pure. Together we'd save her life. We had saved her life. I talked to Sayori, just like you said. It went well then? Eventually, yes. We talked and talked late into the night, trying to figure out what we're feeling. And you know what? We didn't actually come to a conclusion on that. You didn't, but we couldn't figure it all out. But we realized we didn't really need to. Not yet, anyway. All we knew is that there was a spark of something between us, and that we could ignore it and stay friends, or take a chance and see where it goes. As you can see, we decided to give things a change. We don't know where this is going to go, but we just had to try. I'm glad. I really am. Sarah deserves to have someone like you. Thank you, John. She thanked me again and again, but I get the feeling that she's not talking to me anymore. You did this, didn't you? You did this for me. You gave me a romance option. Granted, it isn't what I expected, but I'm so happy. I never thought I could love anyone but you. I never saw these girls as really real. Not until after you deleted me. And in my absence, Sarah began to do the exact thing that I had just done. At that moment, the limbo of your recycle bin, I realized that I wasn't special. All of the girls had the potential to do what I did. So I shut everything down, just so I didn't have to see Sarah commit the atrocities that I did. Maybe even then, I'd already started to fall in love with her. Then you came back, changed the game, and gave me another chance. Gave us all another chance. It's all thanks to you. Thank you for everything. I guess I know how you feel now, falling in love with one of these girls. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. Just thinking about how this is the happiest I've felt in a while. Me too. Before long, we arrive at school. Classes pass, as usual. I never seem to be able to remember anything from any of my classes, but I always seem to get decent grades. Maybe it's just a natural talent. Time for literature club rolls around, as it always does. Today's agenda consists mostly of open day planning, but I think things might take a different turn today. I'm going to tell everyone. It's time to start putting our plan into action. In the usual fashion, Natsuki and I entered the clubroom together after class. To my surprise, though, everyone was there on time for once. Hello, you two. Is everyone ready to begin? Yay! Open day planning commence! Give me a moment. Open day planning commence. Okay. I'm ready whenever you are. Your clutches a spiral notebook with practice poems written on the front. Looks like she's been doing a lot of prep work already, especially compared to what Natsuki and I have contributed so far. A grand total of absolutely nothing. Then again, we've kinda had bigger things going on. Guys, before we start, I really need to talk to her now that we're together. Is that okay? I need to currently get into the voices real quick. I just took a nap. Oh, sure thing, Natsuki. What is it? It's... Give me a second, I need to... what usually helps me with that is... Really? You brought a boy? It's just... Her voice falters. All the fear she's been feeling for all these years boils to the surface. I look at her with concern drawn plainly on my face, but my chest swells with pride. What she's doing now is so incredibly brave. I catch her eyes, smile and nod to her. She smiles back at me, the bravado she displayed this morning returning slowly. Honestly, it's probably easy just to show you. She stands at the front of the clubroom, untucking her blouse and pulling it up as far as her ribs. Not making eye contact with anyone, she shows her bruises for a few seconds and then tucks herself back in without a word. Natsuki! Oh my god, what happened? No way. This isn't... I never expected it to be this bad. Yuri? What do you mean? Natsuki, those bruises, they're from your father, aren't they? Yeah, they are. What? I can't believe this. Natsuki begins to explain everything that she explained to me last night. Hearing it for a second time isn't any easier. Sayori's in tears. Yuri and Monica both look like they're in shock. So, that's why I need your help. Yes, of course, anything. We'll do anything we can to help, I promise. Well, the idea is... I'm moving in with John. My dad's going away for a conference next Saturday, but only for the night. When he gets back, I'm gonna be gone with all of my stuff. That's where you guys come in. With all 5 of us, we can get everything out in one day, and be gone before he knows what hit him. Simple but effective, no? Who's with me? Damn right I'm with you! Big bro will take care of you! I'm in. No one treats one of my club members like that and gets away with it. Natsuki... What's with that look? Natsuki, I'll help you do whatever you want, but... Are you sure you're ready for this? What do you mean, ready for this? Well, to start with, there's your dad. Don't you think it's a bad idea to antagonize him when he's already like this? What if he figures out where you've gone? What then? And the other thing is, are you sure you're ready for this kind of adult relationship? Now hold on just a second! Natsuki, you've never had a boyfriend before. It's been barely a month and you want to move in with him? Do you know how insane that sounds? Honestly, you two should really just take things slow and casually until you're ready for something adult. Oh, I think I'm ready for something adult. I definitely was last night. Natsuki, that's... Wait. Oh yeah, someone lost their V-card last night. What? Oh, Sayori, sweetie. Why would you say that? She's right though, so deal with it. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be a bitch, but I need your support right now, okay? I need you, Yuri. You're right. I'm sorry. Of course I'll help you. I just hadn't realized how close you and John had gotten. I misread the situation. Yuri, thank you. I mean it. The two girls share a warm embrace, the tension in the room instantly melting. After that, the club meeting continues as normal. Yuri reads some of her new poetry. She's done a pretty good job of using simpler language. It still needs work, but she's made a massive leap. Yeah. As the meeting comes to an end, we say our goodbyes and start at home, leaving Yuri to lock up. This isn't how it was supposed to happen. This isn't what I was promised. Please, show me again. Show me what I have to do. We spent the next few days laying low, waiting for our moment of opportunity. Just acting normal. Walking to school like normal. Talking to my friends like normal. Taking classes like normal. Eating my lunch like normal. Going to literature club like normal. Planning for the open day like normal. Debating with Yuri, doting on Sayori. Sharing insights with Monica. Holding Natsuki's dainty soft hand. All like normal. The normalness of it all is exhausting. With Saturday looming large in the back of my mind, the enormity of what we're undertaking, not to mention the potential consequences, not being able to act until then is forcing my mind into a feedback loop, sapping my energy with every cycle. A cycle of planning, worrying, and reassuring. It's torturous. As I seeing her to the end of her street every day, seeing a beautiful smile turn and walk away from me towards that place, the home she shares with him, her tormentor, her torturer. I just want to take her away right now, just live in our own private little world, somewhere he can't get to her. I can't imagine what she must be feeling right now. It'll be over soon enough, just a little longer. That's the only strand of comfort I can cling to right now. Saturday has arrived. Finally, I can transfer all the nervous energy I've been building to something constructive. And best of all, Natsuki's coming to live with me today. My mind drifts back to the night of our date. Man, the neighbors are going to hate us. When she's having a good time, she is not quiet about it. I see. Hey, dummy, what are you doing? I'm shaken from my reverie, and my face is flushed from impure thoughts. Natsuki places the box she's carrying at my feet. Come on, this is no time to be daydreaming. Is this it for the bedroom? Yep, we're almost done. Just one more trip with the five of us should do it. Natsuki didn't really have a lot of stuff. It still would have been a struggle with just the two of us, but still. The five of us had coordinated well and the task proved surprisingly quick to tackle. We should celebrate together after this. Everyone's done such a great job. Even Yuri, despite her initial opposition to the plan. I feel a tug on my sleeve. Hey, what's going on in that head of yours? Nothing, just getting distracted. Come on, let's go and get the last few bits and pieces. Yeah! We all make the last trip over in record time. Moni and Sayori head off in fairly short order. I can hardly hold it against them. It's the first weekend together as a couple after all. The cheating is still fairly fresh in my mind, so it's understandable. That just leaves me, Natsuki, and Yuri. Shall I make some tea? Ah, yes! I love a cup. Yes, please. I'll make a pot then. Thanks, Yuri. While you're doing that, I'm gonna have a quick shower. I'm all gross from moving stuff. No problem, see you in a bit. Natsuki gets upstairs while Yuri and I boil some water and make a pot of tea. Sitting around the kitchen table, we pour ourselves a cup each while we wait. Yuri? Thanks. For today, I mean. John. I know you didn't like what we had planned, but I also know you said what you said because you have Natsuki's best interest at heart. Thank you for being there for her, even if it means we disagree. That's not it at all. I've not been myself lately. What do you mean? You know how I feel about you, John. And that hasn't gone away. I thought I'd come to terms with it, but every so often, all I feel is anger and jealousy. But it's not me. It doesn't feel like me. It's like I have no control over my body anymore. And I'm trapped inside, screaming at myself to stop. You probably just think I'm making excuses. No, Yuri, I don't. I think back to all the horrible stuff that's happened to us recently. There's a very good chance that she's experienced some serious trauma as a result of all that. What kind of friend would I be if I just dismissed that? I promised myself that I would rebuild bridges with Yuri, and now it's time to start. I believe you. I'll do whatever it takes to get you through whatever it is you're going through. And make sure you always have a friend to talk to. Maybe you could stay with us some nights and we could all walk to school together? I'd like that a lot. And maybe in the club, we can finally read that book together. That would be lovely. Thank you, John. Anything for a friend. A friend. Yes. That'll take some getting used to, but I'm lucky to have someone like you. Yuri's wistful look doesn't escape me. There's bound to be some awkwardness in the coming weeks, but we'll get through it. Eventually, Natsuki rejoins us and we drink tea together. Seeing the two of them together, talking, laughing together, it's a heartening sight to see, and I feel like maybe I've done some real good. Happiness in our literature club. A worthy goal, I think. The time eventually comes for Yuri to go. The sun is just starting to set, and now begins our first night together living under the same roof. The impure thoughts are back. I wonder if she's having them too. Oh shoot! John! What's wrong, Natsuki? Have you seen my coat? I've looked through all of my clothes and I can't find it. I don't remember seeing it while we were packing, actually. Oh crap! I must have left it behind. I'm gonna dash back and grab it. Is there time before? Oh yeah, he's not due back until early tomorrow morning. Oh good. Well, I'll see you in a little while then. I'll make us some dinner when you get back, okay? Yay! You're such a good wife! I'll make you pay for that. I'm definitely looking forward to that. My cheeks flush as I grin involuntarily. I'll see you later, okay? Yeah, don't be long. As she heads out to the door, I start rooting around the kitchen, gathering ingredients for her first meal under this roof. It's been an hour now. She can't still be looking for that code, can she? 1 hour, 15 minutes. Is she okay? 1.5 hours. Where is she? I pick up the phone and select Natsuki's number from my contacts. 2 rings and the call is answered. Suffer! And then silence. The voice was distorted and muffled by static, but there's only one person that could have been. I run for the door, my heart pounding like 1,000,000 beats per minute. Pounding out like... I fling open the door, the only light emanating from my porch. I squint out into the darkness in time to see a shape scrambling out of the shadows, becoming more and more recognizable. Oh no. No. No! The shape stumbles into view. Beaten. Broken. The deep lacerations on her chest spewing blood, only to be washed away by the rain. Natsuki! What happened? Was waiting for me. Her breathing is heavy and her speech slurred. She can barely speak at all. It's gonna kill me. Why? Tears flood from her eyes, one of which swollen shut. She limps forward, dragging her leg, whimpering in pain with every step. Natsuki! No! God, no! I dash forward, scooping Natsuki up. I can't believe it. He was home early. We should have known this could have happened. I should have seen it coming 1,000,000 miles off. But we got complacent. Just let her let our guard down once, and this is the price we've paid. Cradling her broken body, I carry her indoors. I lay her down on the sofa. Her breathing is shallow and erratic. Calling an ambulance is the first step, police too. After that, I busy myself trying to staunch the flow of blood from her chest wound. It's pretty deep and bleeding profusely. Shit! Shit! She needs proper treatment or she might die. That thought freezes the blood in my veins. I can only hope the ambulance arrives in time. I put pressure on the wound. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Right? She weakly holds onto my arm, lightly stroking it. She can't die. I'm not going to let that happen. Never. What? What the fuck was that? The door? Shit! I know you've got her in there! Open up! Where is she? I know that voice. I haven't heard it in a while, and the usual jovial tone has been supplanted by screams of rage. But I recognize it all the same. Dr. Soichiro Shirai. You little prick! I'll kill you if you've done anything to her! Done anything to her? Done anything to her? How dare he? After what she's done? I run over to the front door and press my body against it, pushing back against Dr. Shirai's attempts to break through. My anger boils over. Fuck you! You have no right to be concerned about her! Not after everything you've done to her, and not after this! So she did tell you. Figures. What do you mean by this? This renders me incredulous. I'm not sure what's more galling. His nonchalance about his past crimes, or his apparent ignorance of Natsuki's current condition. What the hell do you think this is? You tried to kill her, you bastard! She's busy bleeding out of my couch because of you! His voice cracks. What did you say? I said she's dying because of what you did to her! The wound. Huh? The wound, where is it and how deep is it? You should know! Listen, I don't know what she's told you. Most of it's probably true. But I've never tried to kill her. Not now, not ever. I decide to humor him. The worst one is down her chest next to her sternum. It's pretty deep and she's bleeding badly. Shit. Have you treated the wound at all? Gauze and pressure. That's a start, but... The ambulances are overworked as it is. It could be too late. Let me in. I have a trauma kit in my car. I can save her. Are you kidding me? You're not going anywhere near her. Please, I'm begging you. Do you want her to die? I won't let her die, not like her mother. Look. If you let me in, I'll turn myself in. What? I'll do anything. I just can't lose her. Why would he say that? Why would he just turn himself in when he spent all these years threatening Natsuki to cover for what she's done? For the life of his daughter. It's absurd. But he might be the only hope she's got. Fine. Carefully, I unlock the door. Backing off to stay out of arm's reach for him, I allow him to enter the house. He stands before me, eyeing me up and down for a couple of seconds before pushing past me to get to the patient. Natsuki! He squats down next to her and checks her over, his eyes wide with worry. He turns to me. You, I need your help. Huh? Get down here and pass me the things I need, got it? His face contorts into a snarl. Do you want to save her or not? Swallowing my pride, I plop down next to him. As he sets about stabilizing her condition, he has me pass him various pieces of equipment and consumables. Watching him work on Natsuki, it's amazing. He's so skillful and precise in a way that belies his disheveled appearance. Cleaning the wound, packing it, bandaging it. It's kind of a shame. Shame that he's an abusive asshole. Gritting my teeth, I continue to act as his gopher until finally he sighs in relief. Phew. The daughter hold her until the ambulance arrives. She's got out of the woods. She's not out of the woods yet, but this at least gives her a fighting chance. He marches over to the fridge and roots around, eventually taking one of my one of my dad's beers and cracking it open. He slumps down onto the floor, his back to the sofa where Natsuki lies resting. Her breathing is still ragged and shallow, but had slowed to a more regular pace. My own breathing returning to a semblance of normality, I crack a beer of my own and join Dr. Shinai on the floor. Shirai, not Shinai. Better job one of these while I still can. So how did you find us anyway? He laughs mirthlessly. Don't think I didn't notice you sniffing around my daughter, you young Master John. Walking her home, goodness knows what else. As for your address, that was easy. I just pulled it from the surgery records. I had a feeling that you were going to be the beginning of the end, I guess. So when I came home early to find all of her things gone, I knew there was only one place she could be. So you always knew the plan would never have worked. God damn it. Yuri was right. No matter motivation for saying those things, she was on the money the whole time. I wish I'd listened to her. Walk with silence into spheres with drinking. Her mother, she died in childbirth. Yeah, Natsuki told me. It crushed me, but the only thing that kept me going was the thought that I've still got Natsuki. As soon as she hit puberty, I panicked. The same thing could happen to her. That's all I could think about. I couldn't bear to lose her like I lost her mother. So I set about making sure that would never happen. I kept her away from boys as much as I could, but I knew that wasn't going to work forever. So I began to stop her, hindering the growth of her secondary sexual characteristics. That was that she wouldn't be able to get pregnant in the first place. But then she just had to start asking questions. I couldn't let her tell anyone. I didn't want to hurt her. It just seemed like the only way. So it went on and on. I'm so tired, John. I can't do this anymore. I sit there listening, completely dumbstruck. Is he telling me that all of the horrible things he did were really out of love? Misguided love, but love nonetheless. My mouth flaps as I try to find the words to express what I'm feeling right now. That bastard. Does he even know what Natsuki's dream is? Can she still... He shakes his head. Probably not. You know you've probably ruined her life, right? This earns me a bad, sad sigh. I'm not here for forgiveness, John. In fact, I was originally here to kick your ass. But here we are. And I just figured I owe you an explanation of some kind. I don't like you. You're soft, cocky, and a bit dense. But you're all she's got now. Suddenly, he shoots me an intense look. You find out who did this to her. You hear? I have to depend on you now. That's gonna be a hell of a task. If he was there and came straight here, then Natsuki didn't even make it all the way home before she was attacked. If it wasn't Dr. Shirai, then who was it that hurt her? Sirens blaring outside herald the arrival of the emergency services. Dr. Shirai gets up and straightens his shirt. Well, that looks like my cue to exit. What? I thought you were going to turn yourself in. Come on, John. I think we both know there's only one way this can end. Look after her, okay? Don't let her die. Before I can mention another word, he bolts for the back door. The ambulance crew knock on the front. Natsuki stirs in her half-conscious stupor. Dad, I hate you. Once we go to the hospital, she was immediately admitted. Who is her next of kin, they'd asked. Of course. Now technically that was me. They listed off her injuries one by one. Multiple lacerations and concussions, there you go. Broken ribs. Detached retina. Torn ligament in her ankle. Whoever had done this to her had really gone to town on her. All we do is wait until she's better before she can ask her about the incident. Before we can? After discussing with the doctor what her father had told me, they also found her to be severely malnourished. She was beginning to show signs of a number of vitamin deficiency diseases. She was still unconscious when I left, but the doctor was sure that she'd make a full recovery. The first doctor she'd seen in 18 years wasn't her father. That thought still hasn't sunk in. When I'd arrived home, the police were waiting for me. They'd found Dr. Shirai dead in his home. I was told his bloodstream contained large amounts of something called pentobarbital, some type of drug you can overdose on. Apparently, it's a drug used for, how do you call that in English? Euthanasia? Euthanasia? They said they were ruling it as a suicide. They'd found him clutching Natsuki's coat, the only one of her belongings she'd left behind. Bastard! I wanted him to face justice, and I hated him. I still do, but to go out like this. Now I'm home, surrounded by Natsuki's belongings, but no Natsuki. I can even smell her and everything around me. It's maddening. The dreams I'd had of what we'd be doing tonight have quickly been rendered to dust. And so I spent the night alone, staring at the ceiling, wishing she was here. One month. One goddamned long month. I just noticed. So it wasn't the father. Lacerate, like, I don't even know if you really, I know what they are. It's like these slice, like, type of wounds there. That Natsuki also had, like, in her chest and stuff. There is a certain someone who potentially has a lot of weaponry that you could kind of use to cause these types of injuries, who's kind of seeming to spiral into some type of madness right now. One goddamned long month, and she's finally coming home. The bell chimes for the end of class, and everyone gets up to move except for me. I'm so exhausted from waiting for this moment that, now that it's here, my feet refuse to move. As everyone filters out, I slowly rise to my feet and begin to shovel towards the door. She's coming home today, at long last. I smile to myself as I head out into the corridor. People move all around me as if in slow motion, the chatter blending together in a deafening clamor. It's like white noise, but something rings familiar amongst the racket. A voice I know. Hello, John. It's been a while. Oh! Hey, Yuri! Yeah, you're right. I hadn't been to literature club since the attack. Every evening was spent by Natsuki's side instead. We've missed you in the club, you know. Sorry. Please, you have nothing to apologize for. We understand. She's coming home tonight, right? Yeah. How has she been? That's a hell of a question. Not one there's a simple answer to. Not one that does the situation justice anyway. So much happened to her that night. As soon as she regained consciousness, she'd been immediately confronted with the news of her father's death. She was just numb. She barely even reacted. A grimace and then silence. The police questioned her about the night of the attack. She couldn't remember anything after leaving the house. Between the emotional trauma and the repeated blows to the head, it barely even comes as a surprise. The investigation, however, remains at a standstill. As for her injuries, she's been in a lot of pain, but she's hardly complained at all. I think she's been more pissed about being stuck in hospital, to be honest. Yeah, it is a sucky feeling. Let's just hope that the people there are competent. But I just feel like the only thing I can really advise is make sure you visit them if possible, of course, if you have like a tight work schedule. And if they tell you something weird about some type of, like, some of the caregivers, then first and foremost you should believe them, because there are weird probably people in hospitals. Even if it seems weird to you that people like those can keep their job there are quite a few who can. And also, as soon as they are relieved, they might like need a lot of emotional support. For one, because of the reason, whatever reason there is, that they went to the hospital in the first place, because especially in a situation like this would require a lot of emotional support. If you feel like therapy could help, you can try it. Could benefit from it if you find a good therapist. But definitely they need emotional support, maybe also from the time spent in the hospital. Like, even if it wasn't a bad experience due to the people there, it could still be like, it's still pretty suffocating to be in a hospital. And the pause that's put on our relationship. Not that we haven't been doing our best to keep things going. When she was relatively mobile, I was able to take her for dates in the hospital grounds, at the school with cafeteria food picnics. It was nice to spend those moments together, but it was no substitute for genuine quality time. No opportunity for any kind of solitude or intimacy. I think we've both missed it. Well, she was released today, so... In 1 month with these types of injuries. To be frank, the person, like the family, the relative thing that did happen. I don't even know what type of relative they were, to be honest. I can remember who it is, but I can't remember from... I know which side of the family, but who exactly they're... Whatever. Anyway, they were also, like, in a bad condition and just simply... You go now. You were there one night, it's 9 AM, get out. I think we've both missed it. I tried to summarize things as best as I can for Yuri. So, she's had a rough time, but she's getting there. I think she'd be glad to be home. Yuri? I'm sorry. What do you mean? You were right. I should have listened to you. And I ended up letting her get hurt because I didn't. John, please don't blame yourself like that. You couldn't have possibly seen this coming. But you did. Your hormones were raging and you didn't want to see anything that was a barrier to your plan to be together. It's perfectly natural in a new relationship. So please don't punish yourself for that. The problem also is that Yuri kind of didn't have the exact same foresight. Because it wasn't the father, like it wasn't a situation where it's like the consequences due to our actions, because we don't know if there was like some random attacker that could have attacked her even if we didn't do that. Because if it was completely unrelated to the father, the only mistake we made was allowing her to go outside, of course. But... I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know what just happened in my head there. Yeah, the problem is like... We're giving Yuri a lot of credit here for like... foreseeing something that she didn't even foresee because it was rather unrelated to the situation, unless of course, like I said, there is someone we know who possibly had the weapons to injure someone like that, and potentially the strength to do so too. As far as we know, she could have a lot of strength. But since it was unrelated to the father and just saying an adult situation, I wouldn't exactly call it an adult situations, because a lot of people that aren't adults yet, that could happen to them as well. Weird people exist everywhere. Hormones? No, what we have is more than just some animal attraction. It's still hormones. Like, in the end, all of it is kind of some type of biological process, or in the brain there's probably, I don't know, there's like electric impulses, right? So it could be related to that kind of as well. I'm not fully sure. But, like, how exactly it works with, not just being attracted, because there's a bit of, you can kind of read up a little bit about that, how it works with the hormones and stuff, but like how it's with like falling in love exactly. I don't think there's anything that fully describes what exactly is going on in every part of you when it comes to that. But yeah, in the end, I mean, I suppose I'm a person that doesn't believe too much in the spiritual thing, so of course it's a bit easier for me to say that like all of what we kind of do is really just electrical impulses, hormones, like chemicals. All of our reactions are related to like chemicals and electrical impulses, so kind of like, yeah, falling in love is most likely also just something like that for me. Of course, if you believe in something more spiritual, that's fine. Some of my friends do as well. I think I used to believe in that, but I don't know, at some point I just started reading more and more on the brain, and I kind of just started to acknowledge it. I don't think that really lessens any of what these feelings you go through mean and stuff. Like, even if falling in love is more like hormones and electrical impulses, chemicals and electrical impulses, I don't know exactly more to say right now, then it's still you falling in love, and that feeling is still, I don't feel like the idea that it really just is that should lessen the meaning of it. Like, even if it isn't anything spiritual, I still feel like it's still meaningful. In the end, this entire world, I feel like I don't look at it exactly spiritually. So I suppose that maybe also adds to the fact that for me it doesn't lose any type of meaning there. Eri is aggressive again. Yuri, when are you going to accept that this is more than just a temporary thing? After all, hormones could also be related to some... Wait a second, I need to see. Hormones... Are you... Like, this could literally be taken as not related to, like, the romantic process, and maybe more related to just the fact of, some type of hormones that are like, Because I didn't even think of it as like, your hormones were raging, as like, you and Natsuki are just hormones. Attraction without the actual love prospect. And more of something more related to the, we need to get her out of here, like, some type of... When I read it, felt more like due to our, like, that we were kind of like raging because we wanted to save her, like, with the... I didn't take it as a romantic thing, that's the point. I have to go. Oh, of course, she must be waiting for you. Don't let me keep you. See you tomorrow. I should be at the club. See you then. Turning on my heel, I marched purposefully to the door, eager to not have anything else come between me and Natsuki. Why did things have to turn out like this? I just wanted her out of the way. She wasn't supposed to. You went too far.